Google just released a brand new update for Gemini 2.0, and you are not going to believe the 7 things I'm going to share with you in this video that you can now do with it, because you could basically get it to automate your email, give you feedback on any type of input, and so much more. Use case number 1 is getting Gemini 2.0 to give you feedback on anything. It can give you feedback on videos, it can give you feedback on PowerPoints, it can give you feedback on text, literally anything. All you have to do in order to do this is go to aistudio.google.com. You're going to come over here to stream real time, and I'm going to begin sharing my screen here. I am going to show you a PowerPoint right now. I have this PowerPoint right here. It's about how to go viral on different social media platforms. Could you give me some feedback on this?
Do you want feedback on the content or the presentation itself?
I want feedback on the presentation. What can I do to make this better?
One thing I noticed is that the first slide is very text heavy. You might consider breaking the information into smaller chunks or using bullet points to make it easier to read. I see that slides 2 through 5 of your presentation all contain the same visual, a graphic that says 100K views in 24 hours. Perhaps you could add more diverse content to each slide to help keep the audience engaged.
So as you can see, you could literally get Gemini 2.0 to give you feedback about a presentation that you have for work or a presentation that you're creating for school or anything like that. But it doesn't stop there, because you can also upload whole videos to Gemini. For example, I have this video right here that's 5 minutes and 15 seconds long. It's actually about how to use aistudio.google.com, and I'm going to prompt it right here. I'm going to say, I want feedback on this video that I created to show people how to use Google AI Studio. Give me ideas about how I can make it better and what I might have missed. All you had to do to add in the video right here was click this plus sign, and then we're going to come over here to upload file, and then you would be able to grab any file on your computer. I'm going to click run, and almost immediately, this is going to give me feedback on how I can make this video better and things that I might have missed in this tutorial, because I told it exactly what the video is about, and now it's literally going through, watching the video, and it's going to give me feedback. So here are a few different things that it has. First, show, don't tell. While I explain the process, I should be visually showing all these different steps. I can improve the visuals. I can make the audio clearer. I can make it be a faster pace. So they said that there are some areas that just aren't that fast. I can make it more concise, stronger call to action, and then a bunch of other things that I could do here. Now, if I wanted to double down on one of these, for example, faster pace, I should say, which areas should I increase the pace? And then I'm going to click run right here, and now it's going to tell me exactly where I should have actually increased the pace within the video, because that was one of its pieces of feedback. And now it literally shows me exactly where I should do that. I should do it whenever there's a long pause, repetitive action, an AI processing time, or any redundant explanations. This is nuts, because now I can actually get feedback on this. And I mean, think about it. If I would have asked a human for feedback on this, it might have taken me days to get feedback, when now I can just upload it to AI and literally get feedback on a 5-minute video in just a few seconds. And then also I could do a prompt like this. I wrote a video script about the 7 upload mistakes YouTubers make when they go to upload videos. Can you help me improve it and give me a list of specific instructions for it? Again, I'm going to click right here. We're going to come over into my drive, and this is going to pull up my recent scripts. Gling AI script number 1 is going to be the script for this. So I just put that in there. It's going to extract. I'll be able to click run, and boom, I'm going to be able to get feedback on my video script. For example, it says that I should make a stronger hook. I should have more of a problem solution structure. Again, show, don't tell. The Loom walkthroughs, I need to be explicit about exactly what's going to be shown there. I need more concise explanations, and then I can go through, and it gives me literally a list of different mistakes and some prompts that I can use for specific improvement. Now, I know that I just showed you 3 specific use cases that were specific, but I want you to think about anytime you use PowerPoint, anytime you write something, and anytime you do something with video, and how you can now use Gemini 2.0 in order to get feedback and to actually make it better. Now, use case number 2 is going to completely eliminate any time that you spend way too much time researching things or going down rabbit holes. And what I'm talking about is using Gemini's new deep research feature. So if you come over here and change the model right here to 1.5 Pro with deep research, this is absolutely insane. And it has a bunch of suggestions here. For example, research creator trends for my marketing strategy, research floor heating for a bathroom remodel, or research AI campaigns for annual planning. Now, I've gone through and actually done a bunch of these. For example, I was helping a client the other day, and I asked it, I want to create a video about about the Bills vs. Broncos game tomorrow at 1 p.m. Please give me a bunch of research and talking points relevant to the last 7 days for this matchup. It goes through, it actually creates a research plan and tells you everything that it is going to do, and then it actually went ahead and created this plan here. And as you can see, it literally gives me a complete breakdown. It gives me injury reports, key players to watch. It even goes through and gets the offensive strategies, historical matchup data. It also comes through and gives me different quotes and different predictions, social media buzz, and a bunch of different talking points that I could use for the video. Now again, you don't just have to use this to research things related to sports. I also went ahead and I did this for real estate investment strategies. I told it exactly how much money I wanted to spend, what I was interested in, and it gave me this entire report about where I should buy real estate. The opportunities with this are completely endless. You could do this for stocks. You could do this for finding things. You could do this for researching for work. It doesn't matter what you're currently doing in your life. You need to start using Gemini Advanced 1.5 Pro with deep research because this is a game changer. But those are just the first 2 use cases. There are still 5 more, like being able to automate your email now with Gemini. But before I show you how to do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you want to learn about the latest and greatest AI tools and exactly how to use them. Use case number 3 is going to be automating your email with Gemini. So essentially, if you click right here, you will be able to access Gemini on your Gmail. And here's a list of things that you can actually do with that when you're collaborating with Gemini in Gmail. So you can summarize an email thread, suggest responses to an email thread, draft an email, find information from Google Drives, calendar events, and even create new calendar events. Now, if you want to turn this on, you need to come over to Gemini. You need to come into settings, come into manage subscription right here, come under benefits, and see whether or not this is available for you right here, Gemini in Gmail, Docs, and more. Now, once you have that all set up, you just come back to your email and look at how crazy this is. So I can come over here to this email right here that I do not want to actually read or scroll through, and guess what? I can click right here, summarize this email. And this is going to go ahead and this is going to summarize exactly what this email is about for me. Now, if I come down here and click reply, instead of me actually replying to my email anymore, I just click on help me write, and this actually prompts me with how to respond. I'm going to say, tell them I'm not interested. Be super rude. I'm going to go ahead and click create right here. And this is actually going to go ahead and this is going to draft up the email. And it says, Dear Adrenaline Off-Road, not interested in your products. Stop sending me these emails. Robert, now I can refine this. I could formalize it, elaborate, I could shorten, I could get it to recreate it, or I can click insert, go ahead and have this sent off. And this right here has basically automated all the emails that I send because it automates my responses. I'm able to use it to search for different things. For example, if I think that I hadn't paid my electric bill, I can literally ask Gemini right here and it'll tell me whether or not I've paid my electric bill. Now, before I get into the next 3 use cases, which are all extremely useful, I did want to show you one that was a little fun. So if we come back over to aistudio.google.com, come down to prompt gallery, and then we scroll down a little bit, we're going to see Recipe Genie right here. Now, what I can do right here is I can literally take a picture of something and I can say, how can I bake these goods? And it will provide me with a response here. For example, I am going to go over to Google. I'm going to get an image of tiramisu. Now, obviously, you would do this like out at a restaurant. I am going to then take a picture of this right here. I'm going to copy this image. I'm going to come back over to Studio right here, and I'm going to paste this in here. And I'm going to say, please tell me how to make this. And then I click run, and this is literally going to go through and tell me exactly what ingredients I need and exactly how I can go about recreating this tiramisu with the ingredients, the instructions, and that's not even the funniest thing because you can also come back over to prompt gallery, you can scroll down and do recipe finder. Now what we could do here is literally upload a list of different ingredients that you have and say, I have the ingredients above, not sure what to cook for lunch, show me a list of different foods with these recipes. We could click run right here, and this is going to give us a bunch of different things that we could cook with the ingredients that we have. Now I know, that one was a little bit more fun and a funny example, but there are still 3 more that are going to be incredibly useful. The next thing that we need to talk about are going to be Gemini Gems. And to actually use that, we need to come over back to gemini.google.com. We're going to click on Gem Manager right here, and this is going to give us a bunch of different use cases. For example, a coding partner, or an outreach specialist, or a learning coach, or if you need to hire somebody, or you need to write something a little bit better. For example, let's come under hiring consultant right here, and this is going to have a bunch of different prompts here. For example, I need to hire a new YouTube editor, so I am going to click, let's create a job description for a YouTube editor for my channel about how to grow with AI, and we are going to put this in here, and it is going to say, in order for me to write the best job description possible, could you please provide me a quick overview, including responsibilities, desired experience level, seniority. So I'm going to go through, type all that in, and this is going to help me actually hire a consultant. Now, the craziest part about this is not that they have a bunch of pre-made gems right here by Google that will help you do things that you're currently doing within your career or within your work. But you can also come over here to New Gem. Now you'll be able to name it. You'll be able to give it custom instructions, be able to give it custom knowledge. And this is going to be where you can build things out that are super specific to whatever you're doing. For example, to help you lose weight, to help you get in shape, to help you get a better job. Maybe you want to create better YouTube videos. You can now train this gem across all this different knowledge, and it's going to make it 100 times better. For example, in the instructions here, you could say things like, what are your gem's main objections and capabilities, and what style of response that you want. Under knowledge, you're literally able to add 10 different files for it to be able to reference in chats. You could upload books into here. You could upload videos into here. You could upload blog posts, YouTube videos. You could even upload photos or different things that you have on your Google Drive in order to train Gemini to actually give you hyper-specific responses to whatever you're trying to accomplish. Now, the last and final use case that I have for you here is you are literally going to be able to use Gemini to teach you anything when you share your screen with it. Now, you could use this to troubleshoot things, you could use this to learn new tasks, or if you ever get stuck with something, you could just stream this thing up and boom, it has the answers for you. For example, I wanted to edit my YouTube videos a little bit better, so I actually streamed with it while I was on CapCut, and it told me exactly what to do. Watch this. This is aistudio.google.com, and this is 100% free, and basically you can use it to teach yourself anything. All you have to do is come over here to stream real time, click share your screen. You're going to want to click entire screen, and then you can start talking to this. Hey Gemini, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How can I help?
Awesome. I'm going to need some help in CapCut today. I have this screen recording right here, but the volume is really, really low. Can you tell me how to increase the volume on here?
Okay, to increase the volume of your screen recording in CapCut, select the clip on the timeline, and in the right panel you should see a modify button. Click that. Then, find the audio section, and you'll see a volume slider. Drag the slider to the right to increase the volume. Does that make sense?
Also wanted to learn how to put some text in here. How can I put some text on this?
To add text to your video in CapCut, click the text button at the top, then select add text. Then, drag the text box onto the timeline where you want it to appear. You can now type in your desired text. Does this make sense?
Awesome. Is there any way for me to change like how big the text is or what color it is?
Yes, you can change the size and color of the text. In the text panel on the right, you will find options for font size, where you can increase or decrease the size, and a color picker to select your color. Is there anything else I can help with today?
Awesome. If you were looking at this video right here, which one of these preset styles would you go for? What colors do you think would stand out the most amongst this background here?
The black text with the white outline would stand out the most against the background that you have in the video.
What do you think about using yellow?
Yellow would also work well. It would also stand out from the background you are showing in your video.
Okay, I want to show you two. Tell me which one you think is better. I have this black and white here, or I have this yellow and black.
Given the background, I think the yellow text with the black outline is easier to read in this case.
Awesome, sounds good. So what other things would you add to this video? Like what other edits do you think I should make to it?
There are many things you could add to enhance the video. You could consider adding transitions between clips, adding visual effects or filters, or including background music or sound effects to make it more engaging.
Now, if you like this video, you're gonna love this video right here that shows you 11 different settings you need to make sure that are turned on with Gemini in order for it to give you better responses in 2025. I'll see you over there.